Sup, ladies and gentlemen, this is Matt with the newest episode of Pass the Mic. With me always is...
What?
Juice.
What the fuck is going on right now?
Fern and our special guest...
This motherfucker just starts talking.
McAfee. Chris.
Christopher McAfee.
As always, we do like to do a little pre-show before our regular show that comes up in how many minutes, guys? It's 5:13.
Oh. What were you saying? I'm sorry. I'm totally...
When does our real show come on?
You guys, Monstrosity will be on there 6 o'clock. So as soon as you're done, click this off and head over to Q4. That's QUE4.org. And check us out.
So in about 15 minutes, that means we'll be headed over to the studio to actually do the real show.
All right. Let's write it. Yeah.
Pre-show.
We do a real show. So anyway, we're sitting here. You know, as always, we have anytime we have a guest, we do like to get them used to being on air with this little pre-show thing.
Cool.
Pre-show, you can say whatever. You can swear. You can say what the fuck you want.
That's what it is.
Tell the world what your name is.
My name is Christopher McAfee, and I am I guess you could say like a visual artist, you know what I'm saying? Southside Chicago, I can't forget that, but visual artist.
You born and raised in Chicago?
Nah.
I swear to God, if you touch some sound effect buttons at the inappropriate moment.
That was appropriate.
That was appropriate. Nah, it's all
last week we asked a serious question, and we're trying to get serious, and this dude drops a laugh track.
And I saved the entire episode. Go back and listen to it. You know I saved it.
You dig what I'm saying?
He did save it.
Nah,
Where you from?
I'm from California, San Diego, California. You know what I'm saying? So eventually,
You too, Sherman?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. We have two mics this week, ladies and gentlemen. So there's no reason.
Most definitely. But yeah, from Cali, but you know, basically raised in Chicago, South Side though. You know what I'm saying?
How long you been here?
Man, back and forth since I was 3, you know what I mean? Okay. So, you know, we're talking, you know, over 2 decades, you know what I mean? So, yeah, basically raised in Chicago, raised on the south side, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What did you ask me earlier? Did I say, you said, do I ever get conflicted from my Mexican and black?
Yeah, so I was asking Fern, like, you know, he's half black and half Mexican. I was like, he likes to cook a lot. And I was wondering, like, does he ever get, like, caught in between the two? Like, he might have some chicken and be like, I really want to fry this. But I could really make some dope-ass tacos.
I got, I have a strange upbringing. So, yeah, I got that. But then my mom's a lesbian. Not So, anyway, I'm glad you're getting this in. Getting the experience for when we get bigger. So anyway, my mom is a lesbian. So her first lover, her first lover was a Puerto Rican woman.
What?
So she would always cook Puerto Rican food, shit like that. So sometimes if I get chicken, I don't know how to fry it. That's real. I don't know how to fry it. I don't know what's going on here. But when he gets on the board, it just freaks me out because I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know if I should like fry it like a black person, fry it like a Puerto Rican, or eat it like a Mexican.
That's real. Well, you know, I'm black and Puerto Rican myself.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah.
I don't like Puerto Rican stuff.
All right, nigga, you're getting a little carried away.
I don't like. You know, it's funny. I don't like Puerto Ricans. I grew up
You don't like Puerto Ricans? The entire people?
I grew up around Puerto Ricans and
not like a whole people.
I grew up around Puerto Ricans. I grew up in Humboldt Park. I went to like once.
We get it.
Yeah.
We get it, nigga.
I gotta say, that's my favorite part. It's a pre-show. I can do whatever I want.
So I went to a school called Jose de Diego, which is a majority of Puerto Rican.
Touch a motherfucking button.
Let me finish first.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm letting you finish. I gotta find something when you're done. I feel like I know where it's going.
So I grew up there, and because I'm Mexican and black, everybody always called me Puerto Rican. Like everybody just assumed I was Puerto Rican.
That's real.
It got so annoying after a while, and then just growing up around Puerto Ricans, you see how they act and everything. It's like, what is wrong with you people? It's like, y'all almost worse than black people. Like, come on, what the fuck?
So I guess you think Mexicans are better than black people?
What? Nah.
Yeah, you do.
I actually
do.
because I live next door to Mexicans, man. They so disgusting. I don't like Mexicans either. I mean, I don't like nobody. Dude.
Okay, no
I
doubt.
live
No doubt.
They dirty as fuck, dude. They
This
would.
nigga likes white people.
No, I don't like white people either.
Nigga
I
likes white
don't.
people.
I honestly don't. I don't like Mexicans because when I lived next door, they were dirty. They would like eat their watermelon rinds and throw them in the lot next door. Like they always just throwing garbage out the window. Like it's like 15 people living in one house taking up all the parking. That shit's annoying.
Man, Strasser, we love everybody.
Yeah, man. I don't know what the hell.
Love everybody.
That person who does not like me. I have Puerto Rican.
We
bitches.
love everybody.
No, but the funny part is,
Everybody.
my best friend's Puerto Rican.
Absolutely.
I used to hang around a lot of Puerto Ricans. Like
Word.
I kid, but
Of course.
you know, I think we all have our little judgments about everybody.
Oh, most definitely.
He can't say nothing.
He can't say anything. That's what
America's too fucked up. For him to say
Yeah.
this shit, right?
Nah.
He's actually Polish, so I can't even blame him.
I had a Polish bitch, bro. Polish bitches are like the Chinese of the white bitches. They are so fucking loyal, G.
And we rolled over during World War II.
That's not something you admit to, motherfucker. What is it?
The studio audience seems to agree with me. Great review.
That's real.
Okay. You ever had sex with a Polish woman?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
What? You ain't never tasted your own Kool-Aid?
No. Why would I?
I don't know. Me personally, I thought like when I was younger, I'm down. I just wanted to fuck like every race at one point in time.
Yeah, you want the
that too.
rainbow?
The
Absolutely.
United Nations.
Try to
Rainbow
get
sounds gay.
Or they
Nothing against gay people, but I'm not
it
gay.
was called get your belt.
Get your belt.
It's like your yellow belt.
Yeah.
Your black belt.
Brown belt.
No.
See, well, me and my homies, because we named all our bitches after they hood. So if I had a bitch that stayed in Pilsen, you know what her name was?
What?
Pilsen.
Like a Chinese bitch stayed in Chinatown. What's her name?
China.
You know what I mean? Stuff like
Mine's
that.
China.
That's kind of racist.
But you need to come from that
love
direction, though.
And then to be fair, like he was in Chicago, so it's like it's already segregated.
It's
That's
hell.
what I'm
Exactly.
saying. Like, well, I wanted to go see
Exactly.
Little Italy. And then on one partner, Kay, who used to work with us, he couldn't get it to his head that my bitch was Polish, so he kept saying, "Hey, we gonna go see Little Ukrainian Village on the side." I was like, "No, it's Polish. I ain't got a Ukrainian."
That's real.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Anyway, are you seeing anybody right now? Are you dating? Or are you in the artist type that likes to experience love and then move on to the next experience?
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Artists are hard, but as far as seeing somebody, it's a bit complicated. You know what I'm saying? But,
Always is.
always is. You know what I'm saying? As expected. But it's, it's all love, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm at the point, man, where, fuck it. It's whatever.
Along that line, I was actually told to tell you something.
It was good.
When you and that girl take a day off, we know what you're doing. That's what I was told to tell you.
Nah, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
No. It's coincidence. You know what I mean? Like,
The world works in mysterious ways.
absolutely.
It does.
Absolutely does.
Contagious.
You
You know,
dig what
just
I'm saying?
because two people show up to work wearing green shirts don't mean nothing.
Don't mean
Don't
shit.
mean
Don't mean
nothing.
nothing, man. No, I mean it's no, yo, it's all love though. I come from a place where it's all love, so it's cool. You know what I mean? Like it's that's my homie.
Yeah, because I know a lot of artists are. I know some of the artists.
Damn, I
are,
didn't really catch game until the end of that.
Oh,
I was
okay.
playing with it. And I just called game.
Because I've experienced some artists,
Mm-hmm.
and they do like they get in the moment, and then when that moment's gone, they just like to move on.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, no, it's absolutely hard to keep the attention. Absolutely. I think for people in general, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's just just as people, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to keep our attention. So, yeah, I mean, I like new shit.
Do you get a lot of attention being an artist?
Nah. I mean, people think it's interesting. You know what I mean? But I get interesting. It gets from males, females, from everybody. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for females, it helps. You know. What I mean?
and then you know, just so we can introduce everyone to them. Essentially, so like when you say artist, that's very like wide breadth of things. Absolutely. I feel like I already get pretty much what you do,
right.
But you might as well just tell everyone so that when we get to the show, we don't have to cover this later.
Absolutely. I mean, he'll briefly cover it.
I mean, might as well.
Yeah. No. But I mean, for now, no. I'm a painter. You know what I mean? I paint, I draw, sculpt, I do photography, film, pretty much. You know, any creative outlet.
And
you know what I mean?
Bitches.
You dig? Yeah. So like, but you know what I mean? But yeah,
performing art.
Any form of expression, you dig what I'm saying? And I go from women, I go from fashion, I go from artwork, from paintings, from everything. You know what I'm saying? So I like to dabble in any creative endeavor. You dig what I'm saying? But especially paintings, though. Yeah.
You actually know a couple of the same, or one of the same, or you probably know a bunch of the same artists I know.
Most definitely.
I can't remember names, but I meet them all the time because the group I used to throw events for, and who also does this radio station Q4. They did events and they had artists come in, so they had like Trickster and.
Oh yeah, he's a legend.
Yeah,
he's a
legend.
legend.
Yeah,
he's
I met him.
Chicago legend,
he gave me actually a mini tutorial on spray painting. How to properly spray paint, and he like broke it down.
That's very
and
good, man.
He was just like, you know, you do the first one. He was like, you see the drip. He was like, all right, so you know, you got to do it faster. You got to come around. He's like, figure out how close you got to have the can to the wall.
Exactly.
And he broke it down, and I was just like sitting there mentally taking notes. I was like, all right, I got this. All right, I'm gonna try it.
Dude, no, Trix he's a legend, man. He's triple OG. You know what I mean? As far as like art goes, street art. You know what I mean? Graffiti. You know, so, which I come from that graffiti world. So,
you one of the High Park OGs, right?
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
You know Young Zeb?
I taught Zeb.
Word.
I taught Zeb how to paint, man. Yeah, I taught him how to paint. He taught me how to break dance, which was funny.
Shut up! Really? You can break?
Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
Zeb was
my
Well, you know my brother too. He was messing with his sister for a hot little minute.
That's real. I remember. You know what I mean?
Yeah, way back. And then I met Zeb like on some we was on the football team. We just got real cool.
Yeah.
Then we got older buddy just because he started getting turned to a hot boy.
Boy, yeah. And let me
you got warrants for graffiti.
Man, yeah. No, and let me say, you know what I mean? I might have brought him into the game, but he elevated. You know, he took it to a whole nother level. You know what I mean? Like he was in it for the love. You know what I mean? Like he'd get arrested and go and be right back at it the next night.
Damn.
One day I saw him. In the back of, remember they still got the mural on 53rd.
Yeah.
They're trying to tear it down.
Yeah, they trying.
In the alley, but his mom was there supporting him. She had her lights on, so he can see at night. It was like twilight. She there.
Yeah.
I'm chill for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
That's a supportive mom right there. Like someone who's like, you know what, my son, I don't care what he does. He's going to express himself, and I'm going to support him.
That's a legal spot where you can paint it because it's a mural.
But not, it's not really legal though. Not for real. You'll still get arrested.
No, police in Hyde Park, they'll turn an eye to that one.
Absolutely not. That's real. That is real. I mean, I painted there millions of times and never got arrested. So that's real.
Because that's like the one spot where it's like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like okay for people to like come up.
Yeah. So I don't know if everybody's aware of this. Maybe you're not because you're from the South Side. Mm-hmm. You paint on the South Side. You're from the South Side too. But the South Side actually has very beautiful graffiti.
Oh, yeah.
I stayed over in 50th in Michigan, and there are times where I didn't have anything to do. All I would do is go for a walk. And I would walk through places.
Oh, you told us about this.
And I'd just see, I'd see these, not only that, but the park over there is gorgeous. It reminded me of Humboldt Park. And then you'd see these pieces, and they're like beautiful pieces. And I would just never expect that, like on the South Side, like where I was.
Especially, and you know, for me, I don't actually expect that in Pilsen. But like when I've walked here to your place, I see something.
Also, just a lot of like paintings and murals under a lot of the viaducts, like Hyde Park.
Absolutely. Yep. We were commissioned for a lot. You know what? Let me tell you this. This is funny. All those murals you see under the viaduct and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thinks those are permission, but they're not. What we do is we'll just get like 20, 30 deep, and we'll go to the wall and we'll just start painting. And like we'll make it look permission, but it's not. Like I guarantee you, 90% of the walls on the South Side of Chicago are not permission.
Oh, wow.
And we would just go and just do it. You know what I'm saying? But we would come so deep, that nobody would say anything. So yeah,
that's beautiful.
All right, so we got to start wrapping this up. If you want to catch out more of artist Chris McAfee,
yes sir.
Tune in and check us out. We'll be on air at 6 o'clock. This is Monstrosity Radio. This has been pass the mic. Pass the mic. Wish these men a good blessing on their trip. Anyway, so you can catch us out every Sunday, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, Monstrosity Radio Q4, locally AM 1680. I am Fern, joined with Matt and Juice.
Also, don't forget you can listen to this later on what, Juice?
Nigga, we gotta go.
Let's tune into the show. Let's
on
go.
Stitcher, powered by Deezer.
Yeah. Oh.